People don't fall apart all at once. It's a slow, invisible erosion. Love doesn't vanish in a scream. It fades, long before we ever notice. Like a sunset you didn't see coming until the stars were already there. It lingers, in the quiet, dusty corners of our hearts. In those mundane moments we foolishly thought would last forever. The way the light hit the table, the scent of roasted beans, the sound of your breathing. Do you remember the day we first met? The air was so cold, but your smile. It felt like the first day of spring. I think even then, I knew my heart would never belong to anyone else. I'm still there. Every time I close my eyes, I'm back at 4:15 in the afternoon. A small, nameless cafe at the edge of the city. Outside, the spring rain is melting into the window, blurring the world into a palette of soft, watery colors. Our coffee grew cold on the table. We watched the steam vanish, unaware that something much deeper inside us had already begun to fade. We sat so close, yet it felt like there was a vast, silent ocean between us. I wanted to tell you, right then, I wanted to reach across the table, take your hand, and tell you how deeply I still loved you. That I'd do anything to keep the light in your eyes from going out. But we stayed silent. We let the silence grow, thick and heavy, as if speaking might shatter the fragile moment we had left. We told ourselves it was nothing, just a passing shadow, a temporary cloud over our sun. But now, looking back through the lens of time, I see it clearly. It wasn't just a bad day, it was your quiet, graceful goodbye. You were already packing your heart fold by fold, while I was still trying to build a home in your shadow. Every second we spent that afternoon was already a farewell. Every blink, every sip of coffee, every sigh. We were practicing for a world where we no longer existed as us. I felt it in the way your eyes drifted away toward the rain. You were looking for an exit, a way to leave without breaking me. But I held on. Oh, I held on so tight. Because I knew that letting go meant losing the only version of myself I ever truly liked. Strangely, we don't always choose the love that is best for us. We choose what feels like home. Even if that home is burning down, we'd rather stay in the warmth of the flames than face the cold outside. So I stayed. I lived inside the warmth you left behind long after you were gone. Your scent still clings to my old sweaters. Your touch is a ghost on my skin. You aren't here, but you've never really left. And then, in the dead of night, in the deepest silence, I finally understood. I wasn't abandoned. I wasn't cast aside like something broken. I was loved. I was loved until the very last moment. You didn't leave because you stopped caring. You left because you cared enough to let me go before the love turned into resentment. That fragile, trembling smile you gave me as you walked away. It wasn't a sign of weakness. It was love in its purest, most sacrificial form. My world didn't grow quiet when you left. My love simply grew wide enough to hold your absence. I still live my life. I laugh with friends. I breathe the morning air. I smile at strangers. I do all the things a living person does. But inside, in the secret garden of my soul, you are still there, and you always will be. I didn't lose you. I only let that version of us, the one that sat in that cafe at 4:15, drift away into the mist of the past. Now, I stand at a quiet crossroad. One path leads back to the memory of you. The other leads to a future where your love is my compass, not my anchor. I can't go back. The door to that cafe is locked now. But your love, it doesn't weigh me down anymore. It guides me forward. It tells me that if I could be loved by someone like you, I'm worth loving again. Now I know I wasn't holding on to you. I was holding on to the dream of forever, but forever isn't a length of time. It's the depth of a moment, and that afternoon at 4:15, we had our forever. So tell me, if you were standing where I am, looking at the ruins of a beautiful thing, what would you do? What would you do if it were you? Would you stay in the rain, or would you walk toward the light? Thank you for being my most beautiful season. Thank you for the rain, the coffee, and the love. I'm going now, but I'll take the warmth with me.